してこいつだ。スーパーフェニックス。
Yo, what's going on, guys? Element Gotch here, back in the video. In today's video, we're going to be trying out the new stage of the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event. We just got stage 8, so we're fighting Omega Shenron this time. So I thought Sin Shenron was the end. It did feel weird that we never got an Omega during the anniversary, but I guess they were waiting for this moment here. So here we go. We got stage 8. We're going with the World Tournament Goku EARTH-BRED Fighters team. And we were able to get a no item run here actually on the first try, which is really cool. Now this team is very strong, very powerful, so I'm not really that surprised. I was pretty confident going in here, but nonetheless I think it's still an impressive feat, because from the looks of it, this event does seem to be harder than Sin. Like I would actually consider it to be the hardest fight in the game. So just being able to do it first try without much trouble at all, besides the end. I guess I got a little close, but it's pretty impressive, I feel like, from this team. It's just a great look at how good Bulma and Goku are, respectively. I mean, Orange Piccolo had his time in here. Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku did fine. GT Duo, I mean, they were there. They kind of were just here to revive, but I mean, they did their job. They didn't get us killed. We're fine. But World Tournament Goku, man, he really did impress me. Once we got that revive off, he really is like actually the best character in the game when that happens. Like, there's nothing touching him, man. He does way too much, so much damage. Can't be touched defensively. He is something else, man. So that was the mission here. So the kind of thought process going in here is like, we need to revive with Goku by any means possible. We need to revive any means possible. So I'm putting GT Duo in front of every single attack. I'm making sure Goku is going to get built up, so when we do revive, he is ready to go. I'm making sure that I'm setting up rotations in a way so where we can actually get ourselves killed when we do get the revive. And thankfully, RNG seemed to be in our favor quite a bit here, because we could have easily gotten supered like at the first slot of the rotation very often, to the point where we would have taken a lot of damage early on and could have hurt us badly. But we got pretty good RNG, I would say, on this first phase. This first phase treated us very well, and then by the time we got to the second phase, we were untouchable. It was impossible. The only time we had struggle was at the very end, like literally the last turn of the video. That was the only time where things got really close, but we were able to get it, and I'm very happy. Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku does his thing, man. In this event, he's actually quite nice. I do really enjoy him. He he just sits there and he just tanks. Like, and then when he goes into full power, he just does insane amounts of damage, and I mean, he does Goku things. That's what he does. He's just so impressive. Such a good character. We had Orange Piccolo floating like the entire time during this fight. But he came in clutch, for sure. I don't know if this would have been possible without the Orange Piccolo. Let me not say don't know. It definitely wouldn't have been. The AoEs would have been too much for Orange Piccolo after his guard ran out, because we didn't have his passive built up by that time. So that Orange Piccolo transformation came in clutch. It didn't do a lot of damage, but it came in clutch. You guys will see. Now this first phase did take us a while, mostly because the characters here don't hit that hard, because they're all kind of build-up characters. Like, who's going to be doing the most damage here? Like, realistically, the one doing the most damage is Super Saiyan 4 Goku or World Tournament Goku, considering he took a hit, so he can do his additionals. The GT Duo can do some damage here and there too. Yeah, so like, I don't know. It's just the damage isn't crazy, especially since he's doing he's taking reduced damage from AGL. So AGL Argon was doing nothing. But the good thing with that, I guess, was that we were able to attack lower this guy like a ton, to the point where, I mean, you're seeing here right now that Tech World Tournament Goku just took double digits from his super attack without the guard. Like, he just ate that for nothing, because we're just attack lowering him so much. We're not doing any damage, but I mean, we can see he's allowing us to super so much that his attack is like debuffed like crazy. And you can really feel it. Like, those attack lowers are very valuable stuff. So I just, very important to build your team in a way that'll get you past this first part of the fight without too much issue, so that when you do end up getting to the later portions, you are already prepared and you're ready to go, you're not gonna have much issue at all. And I mean that's the strength of this team. This team is strong. It relies a lot on Goku. You know, if he doesn't get his revive off and you know he's not guarding on the rotations, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble for sure. But once you do, you get rewarded with like the best character of the game, and I guess you get 2 of them because you got yours and the leader and the friend lead. So you just got 1 on each rotation going crazy. I think for this video I actually floated mine, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, so look, we got the standby off for Goku really quick for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Decided not to do it, I believe, and yeah, I prioritized building up with Tech World Tournament Goku. It was a risk because he could have supered me and we could have taken some extra damage that we didn't need to take, but I decided to take that risk just because I felt like it was really important to get as much build up before we revived with this Goku, so he could just instantly sit there and tank. Doesn't have to worry about nothing. And I think it did come in handy actually, because I think this is the Goku we ended up floating later on. We ended up floating this Goku, so and this is just a 55% one, so any of that buildup is nice. And him dodging there is actually not bad because it allows Goku to super and you know, buff his defense for another turn. That's really nice. Bulma is able to get a super off here. I mean, does that do? I can't. Is it the super that attack? Yeah, it is the super attack lowering. That's. I mean, that's we can't complain with the attack lowering. We do push Bulma off here, and we put her on rotation on this rotation, and she stays there for the rest of the fight. We just have her and World Tournament Goku just kind of cooked together. But yeah, I mean, like things are going really well here, as you can see. Like we haven't taken any damage so far. We're just constantly staying at a good health threshold. Watch our Dokkan meter as well. We're kind of just slowly but surely building that up, and it really comes in handy at the end where we get like really good luck with the turns, and like it lined up really nicely with the Dokkan attack. So a lot of things did go right in this run. I can't sit here and like not say that didn't happen. Like there was a lot of good that happened in this run to the point where it made it very easy for us to be successful. This could have went a lot worse for sure. It could have went a lot worse. Like first turn we could have got instantly supered, stunned. We're already like half HP. Like it could have been crazy. I mean, it just didn't. It didn't happen to go that way, and that's great. So I believe here we stand by with the GT duo, and we stand by with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Yeah, we go ahead and do that. We get the orbs here, so we can make that field, and then kind of get that for Goku. Yeah, he turns it to int as well, so that's really good. We get most of our standby gauge already filled for Goku at this first turn. Very easy to get that standby out. So then Omega supers instantly and just kills GT Vegeta. We revive, and we are able to get cooking with World Tournament Goku. He starts going off now. So we got both World Tournament Gokus here. 10 million damage on that. It's not that bad actually. I was expecting less. 10 million on that. Okay, so yeah, we have oh no, we don't have both World Tournament Gokus. We have oh yeah, that's right, we floated the other one off. So yeah, we have the rainbowed one here, and then we're gonna have the Bulma. That's what we're gonna do. That was the rotation. We're sitting on to Bulma's active skill. We're gonna have that for a little bit here. It's gonna come in handy towards the end. So now Goku's, he's doing much bigger damage numbers because, when Goku's first starts out, he's kind of weak offensively. Outside of the fact that he's super effective and can do like an additional, it's not much. But now he's in like 10 million attack stats. He's super effective against all types. He can super like 4 times, I believe. He can super like 4 times. He goes crazy. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. And he can't be touched. He's at 1 million defense. He can't be touched with guard. So I mean, that's kind of how this fight went up until we got to the last phase. The last phase wasn't really that bad either. I feel like, I can't remember it, to be honest. From the majority of the time, I just remember Orange Piccolo, to be honest. That's what my memory shows. Orange Piccolo does last a long time, but yeah, Orange Piccolo, that's what's in my memory right now. I do know that at the end, that last turn I was talking about that got close, it was also because it was because of Bulma, believe it or not. The fight got a little too long, I guess, for her. Without the guard, I guess it was a little bit tough. I got her like 7 orbs. The AoEs were rough though, but she still took a lot. She took a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Even with her damage reduction and stuff as well, she took a lot. I guess maybe I should have saved my my active skill for that turn with Bulma. I decided to use, I think I used it the turn before. The next turn coming up, I believe I used it there. So we transform with full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. and I'm like, okay, we're gonna leave Piccolo on rotation here because what I want to do is, I know we're gonna kill on this turn, so I want to go into the next turn. I know we'll be fine because Tech World Tournament Goku will handle that, Bulma will handle that, and who else did we have there? We had the other Tech World Tournament Goku. I'm like, they're fine. We're not in danger at all. So I was like, what I want on this turn to come up, because I know that turn could be scary. With the AoEs, we're gonna have Orange Piccolo come, and he's gonna just go ahead and delete those basically with his Orange Piccolo form, his giant form, and then we'd be safe on the rotation afterwards. And we'll see here in a second. Once we start getting the orbs and stuff for the rotation, I'm like, oh crap, we're gonna get a Dokkan attack with full power Super Saiyan 4. You know, he's the one who's, in terms of like a single damage hit, he's gonna do the most damage. He's got like the highest attack stat with like guaranteed crits. I mean, if he had more links active, we'd do even more damage, but that's what I wanted. I wanted to make sure to get the Dokkan attack and just do a ton of damage, and it actually ended up working out perfectly. Like, we're like a sliver away from the Dokkan attack, and we're just able to get it right after we do the Orange Piccolo giant transformation. It really did work out nice. Like, I mean, I can't complain. It was a really good run. Goku tanks that like a champ. I mean, he's that guy. Like, this guy legitimately is actually like the best character in the game when he revives, and he's just gonna do so much damage as well. At first, his team is very like weak offensively, for the most part, but then, you know, you get full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku out, you get World Tournament Goku with his revive. You get, I mean, we have Bulma's active here too, right? Consider that. That's buffing up our stats like crazy. You get, if you got Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo is an offensive character as well. He does no damage here because Omega has a high damage reduction against Tech here. World Tournament Goku actually is just punching through that, I guess, huh? He's just punching through that instantly. This is super effective against all types. That's what it is. It's helping him. If we get crits with Orange Piccolo, I guess it's helpful. Orange Piccolo did like no damage. He really did no damage. I wasn't expecting him to though. Like, his attack stats are too low for him to do much. But you know, we did some decent damage on this turn. Just for the first turn on this Omega, we did decent damage, so that, you know, we Orange Piccolo, and then we can do, I mean, minuscule damage, but it's like, you know, it's something. And then we just Dokkan attack with full power Super Saiyan 4. We do a lot of damage there, and then I think we ended the turn after with the next rotation, but not bad. It was close though, super close. Like I said, it was super close run. It wasn't. You'd be surprised. It doesn't look close at all from this point. And when I was here, I actually thought it was just going to be an easy no item, like no issues at all. But actually, it ended up becoming a lot more scary than I was expecting. I mean, that's Omega, I guess. Like I said, he's in my opinion probably the hardest fight. Man, I just think about if we didn't have Orange Piccolo, man. If we didn't have Orange Piccolo, this would have been something. It depends on what character we had here, right? Because this just, like, having this in our back pocket just instantly gets rid of all the supers and the AoEs on the next turn, so we don't have to worry about any of that. Now, I'm sure AGL or Gohan would have been fine tanking. He still had his guard, so I'm pretty sure he would have been fine. Obviously, full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku's fine. He's not taking anything from that. So I guess it would depend on who did we have on the team instead of Orange Piccolo. I don't know who that would have been. I probably wouldn't have brought the physical Piccolo just because I probably would have been scared. But that Scouter is really nice. The Scouter is good. The thing is with this fight, I feel like he supers a lot in the first slot anyways, that I just don't really care about the Scouter as much. I feel like I can tell where he's supering. He's not like he's double supering, right? I don't know. We're EARTH-BRED fighters. I mean, you could bring Yamcha if you wanted. Yamcha would be in trouble, so you could bring Dokkan Fest, you know, Path to Power Kid Goku, I guess. That AoE phase, I mean, honestly, both AoE phases, even though he has Type of Fantasy, and I think he'd still take a lot of damage from the AoEs. This guy just hits way too hard. What, he's hit like 500k on them? I don't know. I think he'd take way too much. We get a second turn, obviously. I think we only get 2 turns of Orange Piccolo in this. I mean, to be honest, that's probably better than getting like 3, because he wasn't doing any damage anyway. Like, this isn't really helping. Like, it's just here to just get rid of supers and get rid of AoEs. That's all it's here for. Like, he's doing like nothing, no damage at all. Get supered, obviously. I mean, giant forms, man. It's crazy how giant forms, like the switch up, like nobody cared about giant forms back in the day until we realized that they had the potential to do all this, and now it's just like a character comes out with giant form, they're just like insane. Characters like Junior, Orange Piccolo, and then now we're getting LR Easy Baby. Like, I mean, that's gonna be very nice to play around with. And his giant form is like Orange Piccolo. Like, you get 2 guaranteed turns of it, and you can get a high chance for a 3rd turn. He's has a high chance to crit. He gets extra key per orb. That's a decent giant form. I'll give it to him. It's a decent giant form. I mean, he's not Piccolo. Piccolo's got the additionals. Can do like 27 super attacks if you get insane RNG. But he's still something. He's good. He's really good. I think that giant form's one of the best in the game for sure. I'd have to like look at it exactly. Like, is that the 2nd best giant form? I don't know. I know Junior's is like kind of bare bones. It's nothing crazy. I don't even remember what his does completely. I just know that that one doesn't struggle for key that much. I know that Junior usually is completely fine with key. I mean, he is a TUR. But off the top of my head, I would say probably Baby's probably just 2nd, right? Like, I can't think of anyone else that has like a mega powerful giant. I mean, I know AGL Cell has a pretty good one. But AGL Cells is only lasting 1 turn. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, Goku. Yeah, that Dokkan attack was just so lucky. That helps out so much. But yeah, I know AGL Cell's got a good one. Also the guaranteed crits, but he's only doing 1 turn, right? So I do think Baby will in the long run end up just doing more damage in general. Nothing's topping Orange Piccolo probably ever, to be honest, unless we just get like someone with Orange Piccolo's abilities, but it's just like instead of a medium chance to be supers, his additionals are like 70%, 50%, I don't know, guaranteed. So then he can just like, you'd actually see on average, I mean, what would you see? Probably about you would do 6 supers per turn, so like 18. So you'd probably see on average like 20, 21, I don't know, supers with a giant form like that. That's kind of crazy. All right, so this is the last turn of the fight. We're at full health starting out here, and everything looks great. Somehow things go downhill. I don't know. So Ultimate Goku takes fine. Bulma takes 100k, so that was tough, and GT Duo takes 50. Surprised they took not that much, to be honest. Yeah, I guess it was the AoEs, because we had to take 2 AoEs, and then we had to take another one all before Bulma Super. So that was 300. Was that 450k in AoE damage we took on this turn, plus the super attack, which I think does like 200 something. Yeah, I believe the super attack does like I don't know, it's 200 something like that. So all that considered, I mean, do the math. You'll see the health we're at. Like, it got bad to the point where if we didn't kill on this turn, we probably would have lost. Like, we were at like way too low of an, because this guy doesn't have a cooldown on his super attack. He doesn't have a cooldown, so he can super right here, and it's like, oh, he's not gonna super at the start next turn. No, he'll just super in the start next turn. 230. Yeah, so you see our HP. Somehow lived this. I don't know. Bulma if we didn't get 7 orbs with Bulma, I can't say we would have lived. I can't say, because we would have missed out on a double super. I don't know if we would have lived here. Actually, no, we definitely couldn't have lived, because we would have taken more damage on the AoE if we didn't get 7 orbs with Bulma. So us being able to get 7 orbs with Bulma, like, completely saved this run. And then the GT Duo were able to clean it up here. But that could have gone bad. Like, imagine if the GT Duo here didn't get their 70% chance additional. If they didn't get this additional, we could have actually, like, straight up not been able to kill. It was close. It was close. You know, we're barely able, and then we get the guarantee additional there, and we're able to kill. That could have been bad. If we didn't get the 70% chance, we might not have done it unless we got the hidden potential, but they're only 55, so it's a chance we just straight up didn't. But there we go. That's the run. No item. Very close, but we did it. We did it. First try. I'll take it. So, you know, that's team build. That's like, I commentated over it, you know, kind of see my thoughts and all that. Kind kind of a guide, I guess, of sorts, if people want to try and do a no item run on it. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know down below what characters to bring into this event, because it's a new hard stage in the game. Like, I feel like we should be able to like look at some new characters. So that's all for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.